What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NBA show for Friday, January 22nd. 11-game card, a beauty card. To check out the entire show, just hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. All right, let's move on. And the early games don't have markets, full markets, but the late games all do. So this is our last game without a full market. The rest of them are going to be beautiful for us. And this is Atlanta at Minnesota. Thankfully, FanDuel has given us a market, and they have Atlanta as 4.5-point road favorites and minus 190 on the money line and no total. And then after this, we have 4 games left on the card with full markets. Hawks 7-7, 3-4 on the road, and Minnesota Timberwolves 3-10, 2-5 at home. We're at the Target Center. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hawks 8th in pace at 101.49 possessions a game. The Timberwolves are 16th, 99.72 possessions a game. Hawks are coming off a wild comeback at home versus Detroit on Wednesday night.
Motherfuckers, man.
Down 17 with 9 minutes left. They won 123, 115 in overtime. Trae Young goes for 38 points and 10 assists. Capella went for 27 points, 26 boards, and 5 blocks. I mean, why is Plumlee?
I'm telling you, man, Blake Griffin, you keep calling him out. Think about that. Think about that when you go to the window with Detroit, bro.
I just wish I could just give him an open hand slap just before he steps out on the floor.
I seen him in the paint, and I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker just let dude score and like pushing for and one with a minute to go in the game. And I thought about you, Jimmy. And I thought about, let's just smack this motherfucker right now. I got your back, bro.
John Collins went for 31 points and 11 boards. I mean, when you let Capella, John Collins just stomp on your throat, what kind of man are you?
Yeah, I mean,
DeAndre Hunter, knee questionable. Cam Reddish, knee questionable. Danilo Gallinari is doubtful, but he's coming back soon. Dunn and Bogdanovic are nowhere to be found, and they're going to be out for a while still. Timberwolves coming off their 3rd straight loss, 10th in 11 games, 97-96 at home versus Orlando. This team is just bad. It's amazing. It's amazing how management has just messed this team up so much because you've had all this opportunity with these high draft picks, very high draft picks, to build a squad, and they're just incapable of doing it. And poor Flip, man, he put his heart and soul in his organization, and it's too bad.
The thanks he gets.
Yeah, man. 2020, 28th overall pick, Jaden McDaniels. He looked pretty good, though. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks off the bench. He led the team with plus 19, and he showed something that many of these Timberwolves aren't showing, and that's effort and care. Karl Anthony Towns has COVID. Ricky Rubio out due to COVID protocols. Joshua Okogie questionable to play. Do we back the Hawks and stomp on the Timberwolves' neck? Because it does feel like we should probably do that. Start with Dutch Boy Fresh, Hawks Wolves.
You said it, my man. You said that's exactly what we're going to fucking do, Jim. Now, the Hawks are 4-3 ATS on the road. They're 4-1 ATS in their last 5 versus the Wolves. 2-1 in their last 3 ATS in their last 3 meetings. And the Wolves are 2-5 at home. And simply, the Wolves just got their ass. They won the whole fucking game, and at the very end, they let Cole Anthony beat them. That shit settles. That shit does not. It lingers with you. It doesn't just rinse off in the shower. So to me, we're getting a good spot here with the Hawks, and I don't really even fuck with the Hawks too much. I honestly tend to fade them, but I feel like roster wise. D'Angelo Russell, Trae Young, we got the same type of cats. Trae Young probably better. Give me him over D'Angelo Russell. No deep, both offense, but one's a better. What I mean? Coaches, we can pick and choose. The roster to me goes to Atlanta, and they want to win because they haven't been winning that much, and they actually just did have a very nice comeback against the unfortunately on the wrong side of me. In Detroit, but that was a beautiful win for them actually when it comes down to it, and they can actually bring that and carry some momentum off of that. As well as Trae Young finally had a good game. I had lost a little bit of money on him, and of course he wants to do well at the end. But I do see Atlanta as the team, as a spot here, Jim, and I don't see how they don't win this game by double digits.
I see that too. I don't know about the double digits call. I don't dislike it, but I don't see how they.
Well, why are you trying to get a sweater, bro? All right. Hey, while you're thinking about that, let me speak a little bit about D'Angelo Russell. All right.
Sure.
Now he's averaging 31. He had 31 his last meeting, and he's against these cats, and he's got 25 plus 5 of his last 7 games. All right. So D'Angelo's excellent balling. I'm not a big fan of him, but he can put the ball in the bucket. And now he is coming off 19 points and not a great shooting game. And he's averaging 21 on the season. It's a great matchup for him because I mentioned to you, Trae Young can put the ball in the bucket, but he ain't stopping nobody. He's coming off 31 points against him. I don't see how he doesn't get 25 plus. I think we might get a good number on D'Angelo. So I'm looking at Russell and the Hawks, my man.
Yeah, the props aren't out. I thought they were going to be up. Oh wait.
Yeah, we'll hit that. We'll hit that bright and early, and y'all be looking out for that.
That makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, he'll get his, bro. He will. Let's get on that, Jim. You too, my man. Let's eat, bro.
Angelo Russell. All right, Wham, take it away. Hawks, Wolves.
Man, the Hawks and the Wolves stink, bro. They garbage, bro. It's bum fight. But the Hawks won by scoring 7 more points off turnovers against Detroit. That's how they won last game. Barely beat Detroit. Detroit is one of our darlings, though, so we're going to give them a little credit there. You know what I mean? The last 3 games, now Rubio has been out for the Timberwolves the last 3 games. And in that span, the Wolves scored, their shooting percentage was at 41%, allowing 107 points per game to opponents. So actually been playing pretty good defense or just been slowing down the tempo. Points in the paint, they've been allowing 39. They've been averaging 39 points per game in the paint and 53 rebounds. On that same span, the Hawks shooting 44% from the field from shooting percentage. They're still slowing down the pace for opponents. 108 points they're allowing and 64 points in the paint, 62 rebounds. So I think that the Hawks do have a slight edge, maybe not a big edge, but just a slight edge. And you still there, Jim? Oh, okay. You look like you was. It kind of scared me, bro. But no, D'Lo, he actually been at the end of this game, like he said though. I like his bet with D'Lo. He said something after the end of the game that was kind of interesting. He said, "I see so much, and what I see, I can't express it vocally. I go out there and just try to show it with my play as an example. Hopefully, it gets it contagious, but I can only do so much. It's only so much I can do." Now, him saying that, it sounds like he's getting negative reviews on my player. Like my player, if you play 2K and you say something wrong, that's D'Angelo that said that. If you say something like that,
better give me 20 plus.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. The way he's talking, it seems like he's doing an example. If he's doing that, I mean, he's doing that. I already had that sense from Cat and him. You know what I mean? So I kind of already had that sense.
Going or what? This motherfucker, man. Hey, if this motherfucker don't drop 20 plus, I'm dropping him off my.
That makes me want to go Hawks, though, bro. That makes me want to go Hawks. And honestly, I think this might be the play, bro. I think the Hawks might be the play.
Bro. I promise you.
I think the Hawks might be the play, and you probably got to go all the way around with us, bro. And you said it's at 4.5, 5?
4.5 at -110.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, lock me in for that one. I not even just all based off the quote, just off of the statistics alone. They've been just garbage, bro. And Capella already ate off of them. He came off a great game. He's going to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
So that's such a dumb comment by the end. I see so much, but I can't express it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
This makes me not want. I might not press the fucking button with this dude now. I mean, I hit the end of it, but I was like, "Is that D'Angelo?" Like, yeah, it sounds like a fucking gay ass song. Remember D'Angelo? Remember that shit, man?
Yeah, but that D'Angelo wasn't a snitch.
He was.
Do you remember that shit
though
with the song he had?
Yeah, that shit was out of line. But you know what though, the women liked it, so he got play. That's all that mattered.
Hey,
he got to play.
Hey, bro, that motherfucker. I got some play off of that shit, bro.
We are all on the Hawks. Dutch may move on to D'Angelo Russell prop.
No, I don't know now. Shit, Wham done fucked up my whole vibe on that shit.